If someone gives me $1 and make me choose between buying food or buying a piece of soap that I'll use to shower, trust me, I am going to choose the food, because I'd rather have a stomach that is filled than I have a body that is smelling good. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Alpha Ngwenya, and that is the reality that most of the homeless people today are facing here in Arizona. That's why we come in. We want to prevent them from making those harsh choices. We want to provide the soaps for them at a cheap and sustainable basis. That's why we are going to offer them homemade bathing soaps that are going to solve all those problems. So the product feasibility, when we ran the product feasibility test, we discovered that almost 90% of the homeless people that we spoke to when we were taking the surveys agreed, and they really showed interest in this idea. And we're going to reach out to the market through using the homeless shelters that offer bathing services, and they are going to be the ones that are going to be distributing our resources to the homeless population. And if you look at the industry visibility, there's so many competitions of companies that offer brands of bathing soap, starting from Dove's and all the very good brands. But our product has no competition, in the sense that it's firstly homemade, two, it's not for profit, and three, it has got a specific target market that cannot afford to buy the products that are already available in the market. On the other hand, the team that I'm setting up this thing with is, firstly, as I'm the team leader, I have also experienced homelessness. And I know how it felt living out there. And I don't want that to happen to anybody. And I chose a team that was passionate enough. The first guy that we have is actually someone who is pursuing a degree in nonprofit leadership, which will help him and us set up the foundation. And on the other hand, one of the team leaders is someone who is doing public health, because hygiene is also involved in that. And we also have a very group of motivated and passionate volunteers that are going to be helping us through. And if you look at the financial feasibility results, we learned that we needed to at least have some funding, either through donations or through running crowdfunding. And the anticipated startup cost is something like, with everything considered, almost everything considered, is something like $1,430 for us to be able to manufacture around 720 soaps, which is not a lot of money, because homemade soaps don't really require humongous equipment to set everything up. And when we look at this, after spending some time doing a whole lot of research, doing the feasibility test, I realized that I'm really supposed to also take a twist and look at the other models that are there. For example, finding a way of selling the soaps in order to raise funds, of which that's not really my mission, because I understand that the homeless people don't have that money. So I think I will continue with this project, but the main focus will at least shift, and I'll bring in an element of fundraising inside. For example, I'm going to be partnering with organizations so that I cut my cost. I'm going to be talking to some companies that want to market there in order to have their logos be on our soaps, and in that case, we'll be able to generate funds from them. This has been a great journey for me, and it's been a great journey for me to really realize how the projects are run. And thank you very much.